Hello beautiful people, welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing my face, hi, my name is Olubukola, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video today. So guys, I came across a video online yesterday, and it is a video from a particular YouTuber that I always love to watch her videos. I see her like a big sister online that drop things that are helpful when it comes to business, building your brands and all of that, and even motherhood. I tend to watch her recent motherhood upload, not because I am in that phase now, but just because of the fact that I always love to hear from this particular person. So she dropped a video yesterday talking about when it seems like everyone else is winning but you. And to be honest, before I came across that video on YouTube, I was having a lot of discussion on my own head to myself, like a lot of things are happening, and I could see that a lot of people are just logging out of this social media stuff. I think two people that I follow on Instagram yesterday updated their timeline that they're going to be off for a week, they're going to be off for certain days because of they just want to cool off, they just want to cool their mind, they just want to stay away from all these things that is happening. And I think social media has a lot of things to do with that. The protest going on has a lot of things to do with that. Everything in general just have a lot. This year has been a lot. So when this video dropped yesterday, I wanted to watch it, for another thing in me was like, let me just pause and react to this particular video. So we are going to be watching it together. And as well, please, if you have any other thing or you have your own opinion regarding this, I would love you to drop it in the comment section, because that is how we can interact, you know. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe, click on the notification bell as well, so that you always get notified each time I drop new videos. So guys, let's go into the video. To be pausing and coming in. I'm going to be saying my own or dropping my own opinion after the video, because I will not want anybody to miss the point. And let's just go straight. I don't need to talk much. Let's go straight.
That video. So if you'd like to know more, definitely keep watching. Okay. So when it seems like everyone is winning but you, I'll say first things first. Be happy for them, you know, so that you don't develop envy or jealousy. Now, envy and jealousy is another book on its own. I may do a video on envy and jealousy. I have explored this topic extensively on my Instagram stories, and I put it in the highlights. The title is envy. So definitely you might want to watch that, or you might want to go and read up on that if you're struggling with envy or jealousy. So back to this person's inquiry, envy or jealousy. Don't be envious, you know, be happy for them, because it's very easy to fall into jealousy, it's very easy to fall into hatred, it's very easy to fall into depression when it seems like every other person has their life going. So let me say you're a student now, or you just finished from university, everyone has gotten a job, you know, you just finished your youth service, people are going abroad for their masters, you're just in Nigeria, you know, maybe your parents don't have that much influence, you don't know anybody. It's very easy to start being jealous of them. It's very easy to start getting caught up. Actually, maybe it's not just people, maybe it's just one person, and then you're following the person's life and it seems like the person is winning. It's very easy to fall into, you know, envy and jealousy. So I would say be happy for them. Train your mind to see, you know, the good in that scenario. Yes, it may be painful. Yes, it may be. And it shouldn't even be painful, but yes, it may be painful. It may be like, oh, I wish I had that. Or I wish I had this. Or must be nice, you know. But I just want you to go into the mindset of, you know what, be happy and be grateful for them. So that's the first thing. Second thing I would say is understand that life is time and season. You know. Yeah, now, no one needs to fail in life for you. So in the sense of, I don't want people saying stuff like, you don't even know, maybe it's not about who started first. Someone might get married before you and then tomorrow they divorce. People don't need to divorce for you to find your happiness. People don't need to die for you to celebrate. People don't need to, nothing bad needs to happen to them for you to be able to have your own good in your own life. So I just want you to understand time and season. And don't say that, oh, maybe, you know how the Bible says the race is not to the swift? And then people take that scripture out of context. And maybe something good is happening to someone. As like the example I gave, let me say someone gets a promotion at work. And you be like, it's not about promotion. Let's see if they can sustain the position. Or you don't know if tomorrow they will die and slump at their office. No, nothing like that needs to happen. Just understand the time and season for your life. And the only way you can really understand that is, you know, I would say being in tune with God. In the sense of sometimes, you know, let me bring it down home. Let me bring it to earth. Sometimes, I'm looking for the best analogy. Okay, yes. Sometimes life may be going okay for you, right? But it's just that your peers, the people around you, they seem like they're on a roll. let me say you're already 30, you're not even dating, for instance, and then your 30-year-old friend already has 3 children. In fact, she just turned 30 and then she's doing a family photo shoot with her kids, and you're like, what am I doing with my life? You just need to be in tune with God so that you'll be able to know that you'll be able to have that peace and know that if that's your heart desire, it will come. If you're not in tune with God, you are always going to. My mom calls it you'll be running a race to death. In the sense of you will never be contented. So you'll never be content. If contented is a word, you'll never be content. So let's say you even have those things, because in life is progressive. So let's say let me use something like, let me say, career progression now. So even when you even get that good job, you will still be, because even the rich call people rich, you will still be desiring others because you don't know the time and season for your life. Yeah. You don't understand that, this period is a period of me. God is taking me through something. God is teaching me. For example, I did a video when I was single and I talked about, I started dating then, yes, I don't met my husband, we just started courting my husband. But I did a video on what to do while you're single and waiting, talking from my own personal experience. For that, would I say 4 years or 5 years while I wasn't seeing anybody, I wasn't dating, and how, God was taking me through a season. And I was able to understand just by fellowshipping with God that God was pruning me for this moment. God was pruning me to have confidence in Him. God was pruning me to be self-sufficient in Him. Things like that. So you need to understand, like, what season of my life am I in? Am I in a season where I'm even paying for my bad decisions? So let's say when everybody was writing that professional exam, you were there, patting up and down. You did not make the right decision. So you are in a season where you're just reaping the fruits of what you've sown, and you're not a statue. You can change your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you're in that season, all you just need to do is, look for a way where you can do better. Or you're in a season where God is just saying that, you know what, you're not ready for marriage. You need to sit down. Be in love with me, because the man that I've prepared for you, if he meets you today, he won't love you. The woman that I've prepared for you, if she meets you today, she won't love you. So, or she won't, you won't appeal to her because you are mundane, you are carnal, the things of the world still interest you. So you need to understand what season of life that you're in, so that you don't get depressed when you see other people seeming like as if they are improving or you're progressing. Another thing I want you to think about is to be in tune with yourself. When other people are, doing well, everything is, be in tune with yourself. Like, be self-aware. I find that a lot of people are not self-aware. They don't know what makes them happy. They don't know what makes them sad. They are so restless. They cannot even stay on their own. They need to always do something. They don't know how, they've not discovered who they are. They don't even know what they've been made for. They don't have a sense of identity. So they are defined by the world's measures of progress. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're defined by trends. Okay, so now everybody in my peer group is getting married now, so it's time for me to get married. Everybody in my peer group now is writing this professional exam, so it's time for me to do it. Everybody in my peer group now, they're having kids. As soon as you get married, the next thing is for you to have children because all my friends are getting married. Like, no. You need to be self-aware. Find out for yourself, what do I want for my life? Sit down. As I'm talking to you, have a think. What actually do I want for my life? Like, and once you understand that, I shared in my previous video that preparing for motherhood, and I also think in the journey here video, when I was talking about how when I was about to get married, me and my husband, we decided that we didn't want children. And I'm sure at that moment, not that we didn't want children, we didn't want children immediately. And I thank God that God honored that, because we could have had a slip up, but we didn't. And other people may hear that and be like, why? Especially our older generation, our parents be like, no, what's not the point of getting married if you're not ready to have kids? Well, I knew what I wanted for my life. So when people were coming with their own pressure, it wasn't even pressure to me, it was bullocks. So it was like, you're not me, look at now, there's coronavirus. Am I not the only one watching my baby? Is there anybody here doing omugo for me? Omugo means babysitting my baby in African context. Nobody's doing that for me. So if you now go and live your life based on pressure, you don't know one that's going to pay tuition fees. So just what I'm saying. So I just want you to, think about yourself. What exactly do I want for my life? And if this is what I want for my life, spell it out explicitly. Career-wise, work-wise, relationship-wise, faith-wise, with your spiritual journey with God. These are my goals. This is what I want. This is the kind of life that I want per season. You know what I'm saying? That will now help you to reflect and say, you know what, maybe I'm just even ungrateful. Maybe my life is actually good. Maybe people are actually wishing that where I am today. Sometimes we get so caught up, especially with social media, saying that, oh, my husband just bought a Range Rover, must be nice. But guess what? You also have your own blessings. Someone is also saying, oh, she has legs to even drive. Oh, she has this, you have that. So I don't want you to get so fixated on the lives of other people that you forget to count your own blessings. That's really, no matter how bad it is, I don't know your situation, this person I wrote the story, I'm sure you have at least 5. You are educated. You have the capacity to even write a message. So people are wishing they could speak English the way you speak English.
Exactly.
So people are wishing they could smile the way you're smiling. So there's always something to be grateful for. So I just want you to just be self-aware of yourself. Find out what you want for your life and see how you can strategically, build up. What would I say? Processes, or just to build up things in which how you can be better. Okay, so if it's marriage, okay, how am I going to put myself out there so I can meet people? You're sitting down in your house, you're not mingling with anybody.
Yeah.
How will you meet someone nice? Forget even spookus, forget spiritual spookus. How would you meet someone nice if you're just sitting down in your house? Maybe it's personal grooming. Let me say you just this person, they're so fit, their body is so pink. Maybe get a nutritionist if you can't afford one. Maybe go online, Google, change your regimen, change your diet, because it's so easy. See, the grass is green where it's being watered. The grass is greener where it's being watered. Everybody's life seems amazing because, or not even people that they have amazing life. It's because they are adding value to their lives, or they're improving their lives. So you also just think of ways in which you can improve to be better. And lastly, of course, I would say also pray. Spend time with God in prayer. Ask Him to give you peace of mind for where you're in. Ask Him to give you lack of peace of mind where you're in. Maybe you're too complacent. Maybe He should give you the desire to want to be a trailblazer, to be a high performance person. Ask God to open your eyes to see areas you need to grow. Ask God to help you to see the best in other people. Ask God to help you to be so self-aware and to be so basking in God's love, so that when you serve people's life, you're not so, I want to be. Whatever season of life that you're in, you are content, you're happy. In fact, even your contentment is encouraging and enabling other people to give glory to God. Yeah, so those are just ways in which I think you can cope, or you can remain encouraged when it seems like every other person is winning but you. I hope that this video blesses you.
Let me say, I can relate with maybe, if not all of what she was saying, because one thing about pressure is this: you are always going to feel like you are not doing up to what you are doing. You're always going to feel like you are not putting in the work. There was a day someone was talking to me, and the person was like, oh, if you keep living your life based on what people are going to say, by the time you're 50, when every other person doesn't matter anymore, just you to yourself now matters now, then you will now know, you will flash back and know that you have been living your life for people and not for yourself. You need to start living your life for yourself, because sometimes you might not even be unconsciously, you might be doing things that you be like, you are not going to know that you are doing this thing because the society or what you have been surrounded with is wanting you to do this particular thing. You might not know, but your attitude, what you are doing, you are actually doing it based on what is happening around you. And I used to say, social media has a lot of things to do with this thing. Either you want to agree or disagree, social media has a lot of things to do. There's a way I used to say it jokingly. My mate are in Lagos, 22 years old, they are buying car, they are buying house. I have always been saying it. I used to say it to myself, though I really do not find myself in a situation whereby I am getting locked up about somebody doing something and seeing myself as a failure. I wrote something on my Instagram story yesterday that I found out yesterday that failure is also a milestone, because I was just going through sometimes I used to go through my Pinterest, because there are always quotes, there are always stuff to as well read. So I was going through my Pinterest yesterday and I was seeing something like, do you like milestones, that you should tick the milestone if you have graduated from college, if you have done and I saw failing. I'm like, so failure is as well a milestone, really? So I was just like, in this life we just need to be self-aware of what we want, and I know it's not easy. We are all on that path, and sometimes this is just what I do. One thing I do again is just to keep my mind off negativity. I know as much as it is possible to always be like, oh, the village people are doing you, that's why you are not doing well. Or this thing or this thing or this thing is happening because you are not doing well. This person hates you, or this person is on your case, that's why you are not doing well. We still need to understand that there is timing to everything. That's what I used to tell myself. If I'm not getting this thing at this particular point, I used to say, I don't know what God is doing. I shall know the table is turning. I know the circle is rolling. It is going to get to my time. That's what I always tell myself. I don't get myself fixed up in, oh, somebody is doing me, oh, one village person is on my matter. No, because I know it is not going to help the case. So there's really no need for me to start thinking about that. So sometimes, even if I get fixed up on things like this, sometimes I just go online and watch some people that I know, okay, their message can just cool me off. So I decided to watch this and share with you guys. You guys should go and follow her. You guys should go and subscribe to her channel. In fact, her videos are really really helpful, really helpful. And I know that you cannot visit our page and not come and tell me that thank you for introducing me to this channel, just in case you haven't or you don't know about this channel before. So guys, that is all about this video. Thank you guys so much for coming on my channel today. If you guys want more of reaction videos like this, let me know, because watch things like this. So if you guys want more reaction videos, let me know. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.